Hi, I am Shubha Chakraborty, Assistant Professor in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Modern Science. Today we are here to learn about a very important topic in computer engineering, that is calculation of function point. Let's start. Now our first question is, why function point needed? First of all, we can estimate the size of the project using function point. And using function point, we can estimate the risks of the project. Another one thing, using function point, it provides a reliable relationship to effort. Now the formula. FP is equals to UFP into VAF. UFP is equals to summation of average measured parameters. VAF is equals to 0.65 plus 0.01 into TDI. TDI is equals to 14 into DI. Now the full form of every abbreviation we have used in our formula. First, FP. FP means function point. Next is UFP. UFP means unadjusted function point. Next, VAF, value adjusted factor. TDI, total degree of influences. And last of all, DI, degree of influences. Now we have to think about weighting factor table. This weighting factor table is universal table that we have to use in our calculation. Weighting factor table have 5 different functional unit, and each and every unit have 3 condition: low, average and high. Generally we have to use average condition in our calculation. But sometime in the question, there are low and high factor will be given. At that time, we have to calculate the average one, and we have to use that average in our calculation. Now it is time to think about the degree of influences. There are 6 types of degree of influences, from 0 to 5. Generally, we have to use average degree of influences in our math. But sometime in our question, we can found the other degree of influences. Then we have to use that particular value in our math. Now it is time to take an example and solve it out. In our question, there are 5 functional units and we got the average value of that units. And here we got 14 different complex factor which we can identify as degree of influences. Now it is time to solve the question. Before solving FP, we have to calculate UFP. To calculate UFP, we need a table with measuring parameters, count, weighted factor and total. In measuring parameter, we input the functional unit. In count, we should input the given value from the question. In weight factor, we should input the average value of weighting factor table. Now multiply count and weight factor and write it in the total column. Summation of total is called UFP. Here the UFP is 412. Now we are calculating the DI. DI is the average of given complex factor. TDI is 14 into DI, here it is 3, is equals to 42. VAF is equals to 0.65 plus 0.01 into TDI. TDI is 42, so the calculated value of VAF is 1.07. And finally FP. FP is equals to UFP into VAF. UFP is 412 and VAF is 107, so the FP is equals to 44084. Hope you got a clear idea of how to calculate function point. Thank you for watching this video. We will come back with another tutorial video in my channel.